Cobb's more break straight down, and that is their defense. They feel like they will pitch and pitch.
So kind of nice to be moving a little bit into the ball.
Sliders in for a strike to Salvi. No balls, 2 strikes. All time against Cobb. And with the Angels, and there's a quick little sidearm toss over to first. Massey runs, and Salvi fouls it away. Cobb has had at Tropicana Field in 2013. That was scary for everybody. And he pitched an 8-inning complete. Grounded to short. Crawford over to second for 1. Tampa Bay, they are punishing fastballs.
Opportunity for Brad Keller. He looked pretty good in his last outing, 4 2/3. You know, he go over staying down. You face a team like this that's hot with the homers, got a little two-seaming action away.
Here now, after committing an error in the top of the first inning. 2 hops out to Duffy, who knows this playing.
The junior is going to flank him on the left, and then right is MJ Melendez. And how about Matt on the right sides? Actually, they don't put him down anymore. They send him right, hoping a ground ball comes to him. Not quite here, but it's an out. And that's what he wants.
Conforto is jogging back to the dugout, so he agrees. And
but obviously it pulled Dozier off the back, showing some quick feet to get.
Getting a shot to play third base every day. That's a swing.
Good job. Because you look good, you have nice tools, and you.
Grant. And Joe will have. Fastball with movement is.
Happens almost once a game, especially early.
And that leads us into our front door expert approach. Tied for second on that list. Isbell grounds it. So he is one.
A bunch of hits there. That breaking ball stayed up. Stayed in control.
Inside on Hunter Dozier. Hunter got a first pick curveballs and a lot of sliders. Almost half. Isbell runs. And Dozier with a little check swing.
This throwing arm with a quick release from behind the plate.
Down as the first catcher and the second
mark he had.
First 2 times, and Gore was not running. And a slider's in for a strike. And fastball is fouled away.
Breaks to the opposite field there. Just try to go with it.
Series. A few years ago, they modern day ballpark that had the bullpens on the warning. Isbell runs. Dozier hits a ground. Going to be through.
You hear me say that a lot. It's because our offense is struggling. They've been overswinging.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Finding a good pitch to hit. 0-1 on Nicky Lopez. At a higher rate than last year, but this is the situation right here when they start expanding the strike zone. Nicky grounds it to the right side and gets it through.
Sweet. A couple of balls that aren't hit on in, and that's what did the job. Now let's see if they can continue it.
Infield stays in halfway. Jackie Bradley Jr. takes a breaking ball. 0-2. And Bradley is down on strikes. Cobb.
Third baseman, number 15, Matt.
Quite as loud as it was when he was introduced before the game started, but yeah, he wasn't here for very long, but he was here. He hit 12 home runs that year.
Well, that had to make him feel good. You know, the fan, he got a pretty good ovation.
Yeah. Broken bat, and it's going to be caught by. That's line to center field, and it's
either right on that fastball, and he should be because it was middle of the plate.
Keller's in with a strike by a pitch that game before, and he's going to hit a ground ball to second. Royals have a chance for 2. Nicky's got to hurry.
He's a sinker baller basically, and that's what you do in a day game. You roll him. That's a long way to do that, but he had a little something on it. And Nicky Lopez
grounds it up the middle and into center field.
Spin on it. And then Nicky Lopez, great effort, but he's stuck.
And Roberto Perez shows bunt and takes outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2.
All them years of that great starting.
Saved by Salvi. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called by the hitter. And Duffy throws it. Conforto. 2015. Game 4. And then the year after that, he was in and had surgery. Terrible timing for. And he's on with a 4.
Medalist, synchronized swimming. I mean, how could he miss with that? Both.
Oh, 2 on David VR.
That's right. Oh, test.
And Nicky will play it to second base to get the lead.
1 out for sure. Nicky Lopez saying, all right, let's just.
Jock Peterson takes a fastball for a strike.
Laugh at myself, but
I tell people all the time when they ask me what it's like. And there you go. There's a perfect example right there.
Yeah. I never swam.
It's defensive swimmers. Back to Keller. And he has a scoreless.
True hero here, of course, his wife Priscilla, who was in late Phoenix, and Kyle thrilled to end a quarter. Congratulations to Kyle and Priscilla.
Bring your sunscreen with you. You need sunscreen if you go down there. It's hot.
Tough. So I still 2-2 on Vinny. He lined an inning. Still 2-2. And Vinny passed.
Yeah, buddy. Cobb shaking his head. That's first at bat he hit.
And the sliding catch, a bobble, and scored a run his first time. And he takes very high. Ball 1 from their half. Let's see if they can do it again here. Yaz to see his mechanics the way they are right now, and for him to
swing. Kipe was reminded.
And that's foul. I love that there was and caught to Keller, and then they broke camp, and it's carried over for him. 2-0 the countdown. High and tight. 3-1.
2-day games, and he was right. I mean, you got into a routine.
Estrada, and a foul off the third base side. 0-2 now to Crawford, who grounded it. And he made the backhanded. Matt Duffy with a foul. And he got another.
Just misses by about an inch.
Deep third, long throw upcoming. Here it is on a bounce, but splitter off the outside. 1 ball and 1. Estrada. Crawford 1. Out of California rivalry. Now 0-2. The splitter way off the outside. Out of the race, and they traded him at the trading deadline. Out of play off to the left. So basically a 2-man outfield. And it's a full count. 3-2.
1 point that Dwayne Kuiper made.
Looks like he got a big ovation. He's back where it all started.
He's got a barn burner.
As Hall into the smoked foul down the left field line. Came in with a breaking ball. Base all the time. But Keller's kept him off the bases so far today. And playable. That's third time around now. Drive to left, and suddenly with the sun shining, who hit a home run his last time. And that curveball. He got the call again.
And an 0-2 base hit.
Isbell. Crawford way over toward the middle. Cobb wheels around and gets him at second. That's a different category. 1-1 the count. There goes the runner. And that strikes him out looking. Beauty guy for the infield, in effect, out in shallow right field. Used to be you'd see the guy, only 2 outfielders. First base, and that's in the dirt. You mentioned Andrew McCutchen. 6th inning. Now the White Sox just off the inside with a curveball, and it's deep. 1-1. And he got a lot of wins in games where he was in effect this. He dropped down on that one, and Salvi Perez. And he had the kind of emergency swing. Drops a Salvi Perez. Got him.
There's a big swing and a miss. This is rolled Wilmer Flores, who saw that in between hop coming. Good pitch, but a little low, and it's
To strap it on. We don't know if J.D. Davis knows that.
got him.
Good sinker.
In not
He's a Gold Glove candidate.
slowly hit to third and throw. And he takes down low. 2-2 pitch. Hit into center. And Isbell will put it away. Crawford, it's a field. Racing in. Melendez. And going back to tag is Melendez. He throw and to deep left field and Perez. Kitty. I think he still has the single hardest. Facing Hunter Dozier. Duvall was the one pitcher. Lopez takes a strike. He's 1 for 3. There's a ground ball foul, but the closing